we're gonna pretend like that's not a thing.
Hey, look
We
at
keep on
Mr.
talking
Z.
about these men like they're in a
Look at
vacuum.
Mr. Z with that one. Woo! Charles is here. Had to take care of some stuff that made my time a little bit longer than it wanted to be, but hey, he's here. Mm. I have to say something to address Mr. Z today and his statements. See, it's crazy when we talk about how black men who are average don't deserve beauty. What that really means is that the average black man does not deserve respect. He does not deserve to be loved. He does not deserve to be admired. He does not deserve to be respected. He does not deserve to be honored. He does not deserve any type of loyalty. He just doesn't deserve a damn thing. You know what? I usually keep my I usually keep my symbols up there, real well in the corner. But we're going back old school. Just for you motherfuckers. Parental advisory. Explicit content, motherfuckers. We're going that fucking hard. Make sure get the likes up, hit the super chat, hit the cash app. We got AB, we got AL. I'm listening. Electrician. Got my man Rob, Namer, Mr. Donnie Mac. If you're in the building, say woo. See, I'm getting tired. Sick and tired of this lack of fucking respect for black men. We don't deserve beautiful women. We don't deserve this because of a certain income. And I agree with you, Angryman and Mr. Z. See, the craziness about it is they'll always say we don't deserve this shit. But yet, the most beautiful women that we have in the community usually deals with the lower common denominators. They don't deal with the top tier men. A lot of times, the most beautiful women in our vicinity use up their beauty, their looks, and their vitality. They use it up like there's no tomorrow. Namer said Charles fought them back when black men were viewed as human beings. Black women just didn't view black men as beneath them, as if black women's opinion were ever relevant. See, this is what they always thought of us. It's just that they couldn't separate from us. They needed us. They want men to be high tier while they have their high tier jobs. Two objects cannot occupy the same space. You heard me many a time say this statement. How many women want to give up their jobs for a man to take care of them? They are so out of whack that there's good men who will work to the sweat of their brow to take care of them. They don't trust them. Look at this. Look at the therapist who got fired. Look at her. Her open disdain and misandrous statements towards black men while shaking her ass. You ever notice there's never a fucking time they don't shake their ass? Even in serious discussions, formal events, they gotta twerk. They gotta they gotta be a whore. And the sad part about it is nobody's forced them to do this shit. They're doing it on their own. Well, black men like it. Now, don't you lie on black men. You decided to twerk on your own goddamn volition. You're the ones who decided that, hey, I'm gonna go to my son's graduation. Fuck, fuck honoring him and making him the center of attention. I'm gonna twerk my stank ass. Think about this, right? That young man has to forever hear from his friends and his classmates. Wasn't your mom shaking her ass at the graduation? Broke is that you have everything and can't afford it's funny. We got to stop looking for respect for people who aren't respectful. That's the case of scenario. Why am I looking for respect from people who are not respectful? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a damn about you. It's tasteless and disgusting. You got women who say, hey, why don't you why don't you actually become better? But here's the part about it. These women who want better men are not willing to cultivate these men. They're a bunch of bum bitches who want a free ride. Say it and take it like you want. You want a free ride. You want somebody else to do the goddamn work. You want somebody else to pay for your suffering. You want somebody else to come out there, do the heavy lifting. It's amazing. Even after we do the heavy lifting, even after we're the ones who freed you from slavery, even after we gave you your natural hair to be praised about, what's the point? What's it accomplished? This is the reason why I don't believe in talking to people nicely. I say talk to people on the level that they're supposed to be spoken to. We need to stop acting like women are children. No, they're grown fucking adults. And the minute you hold them accountable as grown fucking adults, the differences you'll see. We got all these women with these delusional thoughts. If a man's short, I remember going to the bar or going to this place and this chick who looks like a bag of hot onion Fitos trash. Well, you must be short, even though I'm towering over her. You're not 6'2", and you're not pretty, so we're even. Actually, we're not because I'm 5'10", you're 5'4", and I look better than you as a man than you do as a woman. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Even the most unattractive women think of themselves so highly. And I think it's a lost cause at some points. A very big lost cause. Mr. Davis, thank you for the cash app. You are blessed and a half. I gotta salute you with this one, buddy. Whoo, you the man. You the man. You don't know how much that means to me right now.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
Mr. Davis showed out, man. Thank you, Perfect Wealth. It's funny. It's funny because I'll tell you about that in a second, Rob. You're a cop like me, so you know how shit like that happens because black women don't think that the laws affect her the same way. One, I'll say this. If y'all want to hear the Officer Faulkner's version of what happened in the Atlanta park, give me a woo. Say, God damn it, woo, go. God damn it, woo, go. Because I'm going to veer off for a second before we go back on the track, and I'm going to give you a professional officer's opinion. And it's funny because once in a while, people like Brandon Tatum actually say some enlightening shit. By the way, we curse over here. We're articulate and we curse over here. So if you're offended very easily, this might not be the channel for you. But if you want some information, some knowledge, and some brutal ass honesty, strap in. We're going to go for a hell of a ride. Just one woo. Just one woo. Officer of the goddamn law, Rob Marsh, said, hey, we want to hear this shit. CR want to hear this shit. BL wants to hear this. AB Media wants to hear it. Namer wants to hear it. See, I'm going to give you my professional opinion of this. Hey, Kareem, your lovely self. F. Holiday, always faithful. How you doing? What's up, buddy? Hopefully everything's well for you. In my professional opinion, that lady was dead to wrong in the raw. She was caught hand over fist, did the rights. What she should have done, and it correlates to this today's subject, folks. A lot of these black women, the overwhelming majority, because you still have black women with some sense, like Kareem, like Toya the Tutor, like Asada Muhammad and others, Shonda H. That woman did not respect her man. Because I'm going to tell you this from a police officer perspective. Men are going to automatically be viewed as a threat. Okay? Men are going to automatically be viewed as a threat. Ask Rob. Ask anybody. First and foremost, I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what your intentions are. Especially if you look like you could be an imposing threat. Women, not so much. But guess what? You don't sleep on them either because they're the quickest to carry weapons on them or pull them out. Oh yeah, I heard that. That was her side piece. Explain to your husband you dipping out on him and you get arrested. And it's all on camera. Remember, Ross Faulkner was the first person to say it. Black men have no standards and black women have You think that if you're cheating on your fucking husband, you have to pay for hide and just pay for it. But now, now you want to try to get some money and say that you were abused, excessive violence was you, bitch, I pay a lawyer when that man divorced your ass, and I hope he takes everything he can take. And then that level-headed officer was like, look, he gave you too many chances. Snowman, Alan Strange. You're right, low standards at 4 a.m. and see, this lets you know one thing about it. They want a high-tier man. Tell you, but guess who they're trying to fuck? Guess who they are fucking? They're fucking the bottom of the barrel. They're fucking the bottom of the barrel. Craig Harper. What's up? Long time no see. Man, you want to talk about a long stay in the manosphere. Craig fucking Harper with those beautifully immaculate, the tipsies and the tulips. Them cupcakes and them desserts, man. Post your link in there for any of you who want some good old desserts. Hit my man Craig Harper up. See, we promote black business and black entrepreneurship. Just like we promote the Snowman and his channel, baby. We did an awesome old school men's rights, men's situation, the black version about that one, baby, last night. Tune in. It's in my community tab. It's gonna be very introspective. Very introspective. Two black men who all the time put their best out to help people. Don't forget to also support and no. Wait a minute. That woman was arrested in ATL Park, and the ATL Park was married and with her side piece. Yep. Can't make this shit up, man. Can't make this shit up. Support the brother. TipsyTulips.com. Woo! You can't make it up. They always cry about the high value men. You're not this, you're not that unless you make the money. But guess who she's fucking in a park? Guess who she's running into and meeting up with at a park? You didn't even see. This is I'm gonna say this, and I'm so glad Rob brought this shit up, because as awesome as the thought process and all the neutrons and all the all the brain cells firing off in my head. A lot of times you guys inspire me with some of the stuff you say in the chat to make another live stream. So thank you. I'm going to say this, man. So many of these chicks will say out in the open, plain view to be seen, I want a high tier man, but she's dealing with low tier dick. You're dealing with a dude who couldn't even pay for a motel. Here it is. You're probably one of them, I need a real man type of bitch, but you sucking dick in the front of a car like a fucking $5 prostitute. It's no different when I went to the bar with my ex and some chick tried to humiliate me and ended up getting embarrassed in front of the whole damn bar when I called her an insufferable whore. What is it? You claim you married, but yet all of a sudden you talking to a dude you don't even know. Yes, I know you're attracted to me, but yes, I also have a standard and you're not going to talk to me, because even my ex was laughing when I told this chick, who the fuck you think you speaking to? And she's like, she asked my ex, oh, you give him money? No, he's a perfect gentleman. He's always paid for our dates. He's always paid for stuff that I needed, gas, whatever. When we were together, hell, she's like, the only time I might have gave him money is because he probably needed it and it was an emergency. He handled all the stuff from when tires needed to be changed to oil got to be put in the car. Like, it's funny when you have women on your side with their heads on straight because a good woman is worth millions. And this is the reason why they're becoming rare and rare. Because I get more respect from ex girlfriends and female friends I never slept with than some people with their long term girlfriends and wives. And that's a fucking shame. Look at this chick. Probably one of the I need a man with money and all this. And you make another brilliant point. See, this is the reason why y'all my peoples. Unless she was doing the paying. Imagine if she was the one paying for this guy, the side piece. Hmm. What if she was taking the money the husband was making and putting it all on the side piece? Think about that. You out there working to the sweat of your brow, and this chick is fucking with a nigga that's lesser than you. See, I don't condone violence, but I understand. You just Greg Harper summed it up. Run hard, get chased by black women for real. Never settle for a problem when you're not a problem. Facts. See, to go in further with Angryman and Mr. Z were saying, according to these broads, hardworking, honest days work men don't deserve beauty. See, back in the day, the most beautiful women went to the hardworking men. Maybe once in a while, of course, they're going to go to the guys who are making money hand over fist. But a lot of rather attractive women appreciated a hardworking man. She was very nurturing, caring, supportive, cooperative to that hardworking man. See, the females in their epic wisdom, and I use that term loosely, failed when it comes to nurturing a hard-working man. And Mr. R, thank you for the cash app. F Holiday, goddammit, always faithful. Woo, thank you for the cash app. See, what you need to realize, black men and men, period, that you're more valuable. It's like that old saying, that old statement that talks about people. It's not the fact that you're inadequate, it's the fact that you're powerful beyond belief. You need to actually go out there and know that you're powerful beyond belief. Because think about this. And Mr. Z knows that I'm going to say this. And I'm proud of him because, Angry Man and BGS begot me, you know, live stream speaking, of course. And I begot Mr. Z. I kept pressuring him, yo, Z, get your channel started. You better get your channel started. And he's doing well with it. But Mr. Z knows this quote and always reference this every time he gets a chance. And I stated, if you got a man out there, ladies, that makes $50,000 or more, you better kiss his ass because you got a goddamn superhero. Because $50,000, he's almost doing pretty much the work of two men. Let's put this in real perspective out there. Let's put this in perspective. Like, you got to be out there and you got to realize something. Charles Singer always told me from a little boy, people are going to respect you the way you respect your damn self. If you have a trashy home, people are going to leave trash in your home. If you have a trashy car, people are going to leave trash in your car. But if you're one of those pristine motherfuckers, people are going to respect that or don't come back. See, the simplistic thing about it is this. If black men don't deserve love, if they don't deserve beauty, if they don't deserve respect, then why the fuck do you ladies deserve protection? Why the fuck do you deserve provision? Why do you deserve my problem solving capabilities? Fundamentally, we deserve better than you. It's amazing because I had one of my brothers in blue, Mike, and some of the Padawans, the Jedi Knights in training. I've spoken to them and I said, ask this to another woman you speak to and ask them this question. Have you ever dated or were you married to a man that was better than you? And depending on that question, why did you give him up? One female said that, well, he was better than me because, in the relationship, he would do a lot of stuff, but he was boring. So the stable, boring guy who was better than you decide to break up with. A lot of this stuff that we talk about in the manosphere, man, we've done social experiments about this. See, this is what happens when you outpace your people, when you outpace your women. You think that other races of women are not looking at black men and seeing how you treat them? And when black men say, this is all I want, and they're like, that's it, that's another brother you've lost. It's amazing to me and to anyone else listening. Why have so many black men who had women outside of their fucking race pay the bills, take care of them, and then that woman reaped the benefits when that man struck gold? When jackpot was hit, boom. But then you get mad thinking, oh, he's only with that bitch because she's white. No, 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 no. Think about this. Think about this. Maybe he picked her because of the way he gets treated by her. Maybe he picked her because of the way he gets respected and loved and cared for, and the submission. And the goddamn submission. You ever thought about that? You know, sometimes a man must have a favorite object in the house, a favorite chair. The chair might be ugly as sin. But guess what? That chair is always faithful. It's comfortable as hell. It still reclines. Got your favorite little cushion inside of it. And once in a while, people be like, when you going to get rid of that chair? When it stopped treating me so good? When you going to get rid of that truck that you had for 25 years? When it stops moving? It's been too faithful and too good to me. That's how men think, ladies. When you're too good and too faithful to me, I'm not leaving you. BL said in our community, women pick entertainment over productivity. Facts. Facts. Think about this, man. We don't look for something just for the sake of beauty. We look at the sake of functionality. It may be nice to look at, but if it doesn't do a damn thing, what does it do me? Oh yeah, we got to do another candid talk like that again, man. And please, I'm gonna next time me and Snowman do another candid talk. I'm gonna put it in my community tab. Please come over. Bucket 88, what's up? Think about this, man. Us as men, we're simplistic. We find contentment from a 5 cents cardboard box to a $5 million mansion. We're content. We can be content on either end of the spectrum. You know that? You know that? Instead of being happy, oh so happy for that brother, what do? We try to desecrate him. We try to shit on him. And what happens when he finds somebody who appreciates him for him? It's an amazing feat. You're right, Namer. Women say all men are dogs, but fail to realize dogs are loyal as fuck when you treat them right. Even animals know where the bread is buttered. Animals, man. So you expect a fully functional human being to go out and really risk safety and limb in many jobs and professions to make your life more comfortable. See, you don't want a six-figure guy because you want to actually become an asset. You want a six-figure guy so your ass can be lazy. You offer nothing but strife. You offer nothing but bad attitude and omens. I've seen many bitches in heat. That was that chick at the bar the other day. She was horny, but she, instead of actually saying it, she felt into her Klingon ways. Instead of actually being an asset, a benefit, you are the number one bloodsucker to that man. You're a drainage. You ever notice how many businesses actually grow when they have an insufferable bitch next to them? Think about this. You're a cantankerous chick who thinks that life is supposed to be made for you to be easy. You have no sense of duty. You have no sense of loyalty. You have no sense of honor. You have no integrity. This is what you buy yourself at. This is what you you tout as your independence. This is what you claim. And you got the audacity to say that hardworking black men, the same black men who held this goddamn country together like glue, the same black men that fought in the Civil War to free you. And I'm going to go back to the Prophet of Thought channel when I had a debate with those two imbeciles. The Emancipation Proclamation did not free you under the Confederacy that considered itself its own sovereign nation. It did not adhere to the authority of the President of the United States, who was Abraham Lincoln at the time, and his proclamation. It was the black man that picked up rifles. Anytime Lincoln himself said, if it were not for the Negro, this country, the Union, and this country would have fell. But this is what happens when you don't get niggas to read a book. Hold on for a second, folks. Now, I'm going to say this, Donnie Mac. Yes, I'm going to still celebrate Juneteenth, as every Negro should. That's your day. But at the same time, we celebrating Juneteenth because it was those black men who freed us. I'm tired of a bunch of people getting history incorrect. I'm tired of simps speaking out of goddamn turn. Tired of this shit. You know, you got people. What's up, Philip D. Breton? Alaikum salam. I'm tired of people like, Derek Jackson and the great value version of Derek Jackson, Mary Brown, not speaking on the fact that, a guy like Mary has black sons. Does his black sons get treated fairly by black women? We're not just talking about the females people screw or date. We're talking about the females who work in human resources, not hiring our asses. But you won't speak on that one, great value, or the actual Derek Jackson. Because there's too much money and too much power in simping. I don't know who's worse, the delusional chicks or the lying ass simps. It goes back into, well, black men look at us like this. No. Let's tell the truth, sister. And I'm gonna say it here first. The first person to put a value on your pussy was your mama. That's right, it was your mama. Your mama was the person who said, don't look for a man for character. Don't look for a man's potential. If he doesn't have this, don't give him shit. You need to go up there and you need to challenge your mama from her logic. All the great men that you had in your life and you shooed them away over some money. Because of your filthy ass mama and her hedonistic ways. See, you ever notice in my chat, all the brothers of the Muslim faith, of the Islamic faith, all the brothers of the Christian faith, the Jewish faith, Those are usually men who walk with a code, some honor and some dignity. How many of these chicks you see on these panels who claim they're Christian actually do that, actually carry themselves in dignified ways? Just like the chick at the bar. Are you a Christian man? What does it have to deal with? I'm a man. I should be respected regardless of my beliefs. Just like I respect a man, not just because of his beliefs, because he's a man. But you want to call me a nigga, and I call you an insufferable whore. Because really, we forgot a wife's not supposed to sit at the goddamn bar speaking to people, speaking to men that she doesn't know. Look at women like Asada Muhammad, a good Muslim wife and woman and mother. You don't see her cussing and carrying on undignified. Look at Kareem. She doesn't come off on these panels undignified. Shonda, Toya, none of them. You see the brothers of different faiths, different ideological, different political strategies actually greet people who may be even diametrically opposed to them, and it's nothing but love and peace and respect. But when do you see these women on Amiri, on Derek Jackson, on Cynthia G, Paris Milan, Chrissy? When do you see them actually come out dignified? What you actually see is a bunch of goddamn demon-possessed people who spew nothing but ignorance and hate, who spew nothing but destruction of the family. I think it's amazing how social media wants to cancel Andrew Tate, a multiple world champion kickboxer, a self-made man. You want to cancel him, but yet you didn't cancel any of these broads who said abort black male babies because you agree with the narrative, YouTube. Shout out to Art New Style. Stay in your place, black man. That's all it is. Stay in your damn place, black men. You're right, Donnie Mac. Father Abraham had many sons. Yes, all the Abrahamic religions. I'm cool with it. There are many lights to lead to the same path. You may call him Jesus. You may call him Yahweh. You may call him Allah. There are many lights to lead to the same path. You just have to choose your own, brothers and sisters. You're right. You're right, Snowman. Stay in your place and stay on your purpose. Stay in your place and stay on your purpose. That is the most profound shit in a while. See, a lot of people out there never want to respect the black man who made it. If anybody made it, that black man will make it. Think about it. This whole time going through instructor school for firearms. Oh yeah, by the way, today I just passed the qualifications for rifle instructor. So I'm right now I'm a certified pistol and rifle instructor. Tomorrow I go to shoot for the CCW to become a wear and carry instructor. That's not all, folks. I'm also a personal protection in the home instructor. And next week, I believe I'm going for chief range safety officer so I can run a range my damn self. And I'm also going for personal protection outside the home instructor and shotgun instructor. Woo! We're moving and we're grooving, baby. But yet, and thank you for all the accolades and the congratulations. But yet, whereas though my security firm and my training is going to bless many people, both men and women, because my ex-girlfriend who I went to drink with, you know what she did? She said, I got this bike group and all the ladies are scared of firearms and we'll pay you to train us up in firearms. And she has her carry permit and her 9mm Glock. But guess what? She said, I'm going to put you on with all my girls and whatever you charge, we'll get the organization to put it up. That's what you talk about supportive black women. When black women are proud of you and see you moving, they want to be a part of that greatness. See, that's what proper support is. Oh man, you got your training? You certified in this? I got people. You're going to help me get better, and I got people like that. What's up, red lipstick? See, you get a lot of these content creators who don't speak on the good. See, I'm not purple pill. The only thing I like purple is grape soda and the Ravens. And grape frozen cups be hitting too. So especially if you mix the strawberry and the grape, good God, that's some good shit. That's some summertime. That's some hood summertime fucking refreshment right there. That's some hood time summer refreshment. Good old. God damn, who's in Baltimore right now? I need me a grape mixed with strawberry frozen cup right now. Or at least a goddamn grape and strawberry snowball. Damn. Oh man, what about the grape and pineapple mix? Damn, that shit sound good right now. You want to keep a black man, and I'll give this little tip for a lot of black women. You want to keep a black man interested, be interested in him. If he's a comic book fan, even if you don't know exactly what comic book he likes, buy him about 5 of them. If he's a cigar smoker, buy him a couple of cigars. Don't have to be the most expensive. The effort alone will endear him, will endear you to his heart. The effort alone will make you will endear you to his heart. When you show that you're an asset and you're interested in him other than taking you out, that's gonna be hard to get rid of you. You just you just made sure all the competition for other women were eliminated. And look what this lady right here just said. Look what red lipstick vibes just said. Yes, get interested in the things he like, make an effort to get to know him. Bingo. See, this is the reason why I like the ladies in our space, because they got some logical brains about them. If you show interest in a man and you show genuine interest in a man, that man will move heaven and earth to please you. But no, we forget. Lonely bitches make bitches single. Lonely bitches make women single. There are so many women who are jealous of other women and their relationships that they will sabotage and lie to either one, get your man or relinquish you of your man. Oh, y'all didn't know? Misery loves company? Y'all didn't know that? We don't deserve love. We don't deserve respect. No, we deserve better. How can you hold black men who have the goddamn foot of the U.S. military mechanized monster on their neck to the same standards as middle class, upper middle class European men? And the men who do break free of that grasp, the men who do break free of that grasp, you better behold them like they're the last son of Krypton. The problem is you overestimate yourselves and underestimate your men. You're right. Femininity and cooperation is your superpower. It's very true. But no, like TD Jake said, too many women are bragging on their jobs, their income, their college, like a bunch of goddamn surly men, and then wondering why men don't want to approach them. Men don't want to approach like energy. Men don't want to approach that shit. They said no. They said hell to the no. Black Gator said, hell yeah, a successful black man in the USA deserves extra credit, all things considered. I've told you for years, if that man makes 50,000 or more, kiss his ass because he's a goddamn superhero. What the incarceration rate for blacks, with the prejudice that black men get. How the hell do you have, let's say in the city of Baltimore, majority of the time you go to Advance Auto, it's nothing but women? When do women go under the hood of cars? When do women know how to change brakes and tires? When the fuck is this happening? Like, here it is, right? Why are you so hard pressed to get jobs where men work? And I ask this question: are you ladies willing to give up your jobs for men to take care of you? Are you? Are you? Something's got to give. Something's got to give. It's amazing how, instead of being an asset and benefiting from a man with diligence, you want to fight him constantly. Why? When the fuck do you win? When do you win? I'll wait. There are great men I know who have damn good wives and will tell you that woman was a benefit And that's why I chose her to be my wife. Because I know she was going to be a good wife, a benefit to me, and a good damn mother to my kids. That means more, a billion times more to a man than your degree, than your position, your occupation. And Rob, you're right. The simps are even worse. The simps are terrible. The simps should be banned from YouTube because they're a bunch of fucking liars. Any man who's willing to see a better black community is going to tell some hard truths, ladies and gentlemen. He's not out there to be saying all women are bad. No, he's saying get with the good ones, whether they're black, whether they're white, Hispanic, Asian. Remember that. Honest conversations need to be had at the table. And the ladies, do not do not tell a man who hurt you because an honest man will say it's you. I trusted you, I loved you. Where were you? But you're right, they're going to bring drama dollars. This is the reason why you support your black interests. Look at Cynthia G. All these years of dusty beta male coons, and who does she have a baby by? The ultimate dusty beta male coon. Think about this. We talk so much cash shit about Dusty this, Dusty that. But yet, Cynthia G does not understand this because her intellectual capabilities are quite limited and slow. Summer Blockbuster, Charles F. Judgment Day, The Rise of Black Men, and Manosphere. Shout out to LAP SWAT. Woo! Man, I gotta get with you. Hit my email because man, I'm trying to open up a tactical division for Black Line Security. I'm trying to. That's gonna be my Magnum Carters when I actually open up a tactical division because the shit that happened to Uvalde, I don't want that to happen anywhere I go. I want to train young men to go in there and handle the situation and neutralize the threat to their lives and other people's lives. But hit me in my email about that. See, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I posted for the thumbnail. Okay? You ready? I want you to listen to this. And it says, and I quote, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Matthews 10:34. I'm not here to be the nice guy. I never claimed to be a nice man, a good man. I claim to be an effective and efficient, and if need be, a very ruthless man. And the one thing we're missing is just being utterly ruthless. Okay? Because at the end of the day, even the most simpiest of black men are going to say, hey, we're going to have to take the best option. Because I already know the good black women, here's the sad part about the good black women. They're the ones who are going to get snatched up the quickest. No problem talking to them. And I refuse for brothers to deal with the rest of them that are harpies, that are goddamn succubus. And I'm going to say this before people think that I'm like, oh, you just want to be with some white women. No, 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 no. I'm going to tell you this right here and right now. Number one, nobody in the manosphere should ever be red pill for black women and blue pill for every other woman. You come one for one, you come the same way for the other. I will never teach you to be blue pill or purple pill to other races of women. If you're gonna, especially when you're being red pill to black ones. The one thing I will say to a lot of even the ratchet black women, at least they tell you what they are on the front end. White women will play the 20-year game and then leave you. Hell, 15-year because they still get the kids and child support. Yep. I'm gonna say that. I believe in having a tactical squad that we can call upon for active shooters in the community. Who's better to protect us than us? Wasn't that the reason why the Black Panther Party was created? You're right, Namer. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a battlefield. I remember when I got certified for active shooter training back in 2010. And congrats to you passing your active shooter because I'm pretty damn sure if Rob was out there and there was somebody shooting in a damn school, I'm pretty sure Rob would go in there to defeat it or die trying. And he would be tactically, technically efficient and effective and downright fucking ruthless to take care of that threat. Don't forget to hit the super chat and hit the cash app, people. See, the craziness about it is this. We get too many people. We get too many people out there not to tell the damn truth. I'm actually proud of Angryman and Mr. Z putting their spin on a lot of this and their takes about it. Because a lot of stuff Valdez put out is nothing short of brilliance. Lately, Mr. Z might be the youngest in charge, but he been burning it up like that goddamn Z. Me? I'm just gonna be the ruthless motherfucker that I can, and I'm not coming to be nice. I'm not coming to be, well, we want to meet at the table. I'm the guy with the sword. I'm the guy waiting for people like Amiri, Cynthia G, Derek Jackson to come to my channel and debate me. Hell, I'll even go to theirs. But they're not going to do it because Cynthia already knew the first time we met, I embarrassed you. I just beat you with one question. What's the opposite of a beta male coon? You never ever hear these jackasses tell you what the opposite of that beta male coon, that so-called Dusty, they never tell you this shit. They refuse to tell you because those are the men they cannot equate. They hold no consequence to men like that. It's like that song, Princes of the Universe, the theme to Highlander. I have no rival. No man can be my equal. That's the reason why they don't speak on the men you should get. That's the reason why they give you faulty information. Think about it. There are many of times I've told young brothers when they had a good woman on my show, Even when we were on BGS's channel, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna open up a live stream just to talk to you, young man. Well, I'm not sure. I'm 21. Your girl lives with you, right? Yeah. She cooks. Yeah. She cleans. Yeah. She pays bills. Yeah. She enjoys time with you. Yeah. You enjoy time with her. Yeah. Nigga, if you don't stay with that chick, we gonna all catch a flight and whoop your ass if you let her go. But you'll never hear Cynthia G. You'll never hear Mary. You'll never hear Derek Jackson say, stay with that man. You'll never hear that because there's too much money to be made on treatment and not a cure. If there was money in the truth, people would speak more. Speaking would be speaking more often. Oh no. Oh no. See, here's the craziness about it, right? I'm not about anti relationships. I think that the more stable homes and stable relationships you have, the better society will become. It's the fact that you got to make and convince men that it is worth marrying you again. Make us believe a good lie. You know, when I hear this shit from ladies being dusty, 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 have you ever noticed when men work in the dustiest of fields, they usually make the most fucking money? Have you noticed that? The men who are the dirtiest and the dustiest probably makes the most money out the damn community. But nobody wants to hear the brilliance in that, right? Shout out to Valdez for this one. In Dust We Trust. When you see a mechanic and he's looking dirty from all the oils and all the fluids from a vehicle and all the dirt and grime, how much does it take for you to pay to get your car fixed? When you look at a plumber and he's unclogging your toilet and your pipes and drains and he's all dirty and grimy, what about an electrician who's got to go into the bowels of a basement on the cracks of an attic? What about that firefighter who has all that smut and smoke and everything around him? Or that police officer who's chasing people down the street, sweating his ass off in the summer heat, jumping in and out of alleys and vacants? Are those the dusty men who are broke? Oh, yeah. You got that right, Namer. And when they get cleaned up after a hard day's work, they look sharp as a goddamn tack. Goddamn man so sharp. After he cleans up and he puts his nice clothes on, go out to a nice cabaret or whatever, cigar shop, he's like this.
By the power of Grayskull.
And by the way, when he pointed at Cringer to become Battle Cat, that's what happens when that dusty dude takes his car to the car wash and he gets it vacuumed out and it looks good and shiny. And he's on a night at the town, and then you notice all the chicks trying to, jock him. Take it back old school. They stay jocking me, jocking me, jocking me. Don't be afraid of your position. Oh, I can't date a truck driver. You can't date a man who potentially can make over $100,000 to 150 to $200,000 a year. Oh, you're afraid to see what your broke ass, barely making $42,000 wanna be corporate ass job girlfriends think of him. That's what you're afraid of. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of the nigga who's actually better. It's like the question I asked. Have you ever dated a man that was better than you? What's up, Marvel? What's up, B Con? Have you ever dated a man that was better than you? Have you ever dated a man that outpaced you? And many women cannot say that. Many of them cannot say that. They have an abrupt fear of that man because you can't control something that's your greater. You can't control something that's your better. Why do you think so many black boys in their single mother homes are not pushed for education? Because she knows if she pushed that boy to education, she's going to be home alone because she's too damn insufferable to get a man of her own instead of letting that boy grow into his own to be a husband to another woman. You want to look at weak men? I want you to put this in the chat. For every weak man you see an overbearing mother behind him. For every weak man you see an overbearing mother behind him. You see a woman who was afraid to let them boys go to their father. Why? Because they would actually grow up to be men instead of being subservient and dependent upon her. Let's not talk about them goddamn truck drivers. America will fucking stop on its fucking axis if truck drivers fucking say we will stop these fucking vehicles on the fucking road. Trust me, truck drivers have my respect because that, besides being part of the QRF, a very lovely homegirl, she got remarried. Damn, she's fine. She doesn't even look her age, and she's a year older than me. And she was a truck driver by trade in the military. Actually went to use her GI Bill and got her degree in accounting. It's funny because, like you said, logistics is the bread and butter of any military or any country. Without logistics, this country halts. Nobody eats. I've actually seen the Congo dandies. Those are some sharp brothers in the Congo, man. Sharp. Some of the colors are a little loud, but I respect it, man. I would actually wear them. So you got to understand this, man. When you're not smart enough to understand that your men need love and support, because the love and support you give is like energy. It's like freaking energy. If you're not willing to give that energy to that man to be fuel to his fire, then why the hell should he come back for you? Why? Even rebel armies understand the importance of logistics. That's why they value the support of the local population. Or they ambush the supply chains that they're fighting against. But yet, The women are supposed to be the logistics of the community, and the community is starving. Somebody has failed at their job. Don't blame black men anymore. Black men are like this, man. You want to see what black men in the community are like? I'll show you. This is black men in the community holding it all together. What happens if he lets go? In one hand, you have America. The other hand, you have the black community. What happened if that black man lets go? What happens if that black man lets go? I keep telling people all the time, black man, you are truly Superman. No other man on this earth can go through what you've been through. No other man can transverse the world that you can. How the hell did you make it from being the lowest slave to equal to the ruling class and rights? Tell me wherever else in history has that ever happened. Tell me. Tell me. I'll wait. That has never happened in the history before. India, their caste system been there for thousands of years, and none of them try to change it. Think of that. But yet, we have women in this community who don't understand basic fucking history. You got a lot of brothers who will go to the Caribbean, who will go to Brazil, and go to Africa because they love black women so much. They said, "Nah, I want a black woman, but it won't be from this culture." Most of your Pookies and Ray Rays, by the way, are working class men. Most of your Pookies and Ray Rays, even if they did a stint in jail, a lot of them are your barbers, your truck drivers, your tradesmen. Hell, some of them even got their records expunged and they went into the military and law enforcement. Think about it. They made some decisions. They want to give back to their community. They got their records expunged and they're doing well. They became firefighters, military personnel, police officers. Some went to be lawyers, doctors. This is the funny thing about Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis was a dude who was locked up and had a record. So you should know what the hell black men go through. Wasn't that the purpose of you being a goddamn judge in the first place? Stop shaming black men when you need to actually speak very candidly to the goddamn women. Now I'm gonna ask the audience for this because I've been thinking about this for a minute. I know Art of Whitmore, has brought back the Coliseum. Would you like me to bring back BGS for women? Would you want me to make a panel with black females and one or two black men besides myself? Would you want me to revamp that again? Give me a woo for yes, and give me a oh hell no for no. I'll wait. Vote now. Vote now. We got one no. We got a yes and no. We got two no's. Nah. Hell no. Hey, maybe, maybe. No, no, sir. See, this is sad. Not for the men, but for the women. Because it's gotten to the point that men don't even want to hear from you anymore. And I'm just pointing, I just did this survey just to point out something. Maybe us black men that are willing to leave and some trailblazers. I don't see I don't know the true impact we'll have by doing so. Yep, yep. And I asked that for a reason because black men are sick of it. Black men are sick of it. For all the for all the ladies listening to this, I want you to see what the men in the chat saying. They don't really care anymore. They're past that. They're past that. I want y'all to take a screenshot and just look. The men saying no. I want the ladies to literally look at this. If you cannot get men to even want to speak to you, how are you gonna defeat being lonely? How? How? I want you to really tell these men, and I'm gonna say this to a lot of ladies out there. You're gonna have to start convincing these men that you're worth speaking to. Hell, some of them don't even want to sleep with you anymore. And it's not because you're not attractive, it's because they don't want to deal with the headache. They don't want to deal with the headache anymore. Mm. I want y'all to really keep that in mind. It's gotten to the point where black men don't want to deal with the headache. Hit that super chat, hit that cash app. I got about 3 more minutes before my iPad dies. But I'm going to go out with this one. Yo, I want every black man and black woman to look at that screen. This is the man you saying you never needed. This is the man you said you could do without. I want you to look at him very closely. This is the man other races of women, other cultures of black women said, we'll take him and we'll give him more than what he asked for. Oh, yeah. Remember, that's the man you said you didn't need. You said you could do all by yourself without. Now, what happened when he says, okay, I'm going to let go of one of these? I'm just going to let go. What happens then? What happens if he lets go? Who's going to protect you? Who's going to rescue you in the middle of the night? You betrayed your men. I want you to remember that. He didn't betray you. You betrayed him. If you think your man is not worthy of your respect, your undying support, your submission, your cooperation, your love, you're foolish. You're right, super duper. Too late to sign the ticket. Going back full circle. It's too late to sign that damn ticket. You were in total rebellion of the laws that are made to protect you. Now you gotta be adhered. Now you gotta adhere to it. You don't break the law breaks you. Eventually. Eventually the law breaks you. But till next time, fellas, before this dies out. Woo! Thank you all for the support. Thank you for listening. And you know how we gotta end this off. I want to hear a bunch of woos in the chat for this one.
Woo!